That's a big deal, like, that first opportunity that you get to pursue a dream and, like, make it a reality. That's really
Hmm.
awesome.
Yeah, of course I'm like, I'm
Um,
scared, but
yeah.
I believe in myself. I mean, it wouldn't happen for me if I couldn't do it.
Right? So what were your, like, duties working at the hostel?
Um, do some laundry. Uh,
Mhm.
Definitely trying to keep that laundry going. Doing the dishes,
Yeah.
checking in guests. Drifter Jacks, shout out, is 24-hour service. So we had shifts from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., 4 p.m. to midnight, and then midnight to 8 a.m. I only had to work 3 overnight shifts in my
Okay.
2 months there, but
Not too bad.
um, not too bad. 3 days a week,
Mhm.
not terrible, and
Oh, wow.
honestly, it's it was really fun. Like, I loved my first week, I loved answering that doorbell, like, "Hear the doorbell? Oh, someone needs me at the door? No
Uh-huh.
worries, I got it."
"Hi, I'm Haley."
Yeah, and I'd be
Yeah.
like, "Hello," and yeah, so a lot of that, just tidying up and really
Mhm.
just engaging with the guests and, making sure everyone's having a good time and that things behind the desk, like giving out keys, giving out locks, handling little situations in around the area.
Yeah. Do you
Plus,
have a
I would leave
favorite
that.
or what's up?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask if you have a favorite memory from working there.
Oh my gosh. It's so hard. It felt like the first week,
Mhm.
so many things happened. Like, so
Really?
many things happened.
Do tell.
Um, so my very first week there, we had what was so surprising to me, one was the amount of people that had 0 plans,
Hmm.
that people would just walk in and they're like, I'm like, "What are you doing in Austin? How long are you staying?" They're like, "Never been here before. Don't know." And that just I thought it was crazy, but really inspiring
Mhm.
because I think a lot of, like, the way I grew up or the way that I've traveled in the past, it seems like you have to have a plan. And it's like, well, or if you don't have a plan, what are you doing? So it kind of inspired me to be to let go of the plan a little bit and to actually, um yeah, I mean, let go of the plan and actually find my sort of travel personality, I
Mm,
guess. Like,
that is
I
cool.
know that I can go with the flow. I know that I can just sit in the sit in the hostel kitchen for like hours and just chat with people and drink coffee.
Yeah.
So, and that's what people would do as well. A lot of people would come in and they would just hang out at the hostel all day.
They were just there to
Like,
meet
that
new
kind of blew
people?
my mind. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, or they go do things, or they go out at night, but a lot of times people would hang out in the hostel.
Hmm.
Um, One memory for me was well, and that shaped my the whole, like, it just gave me a perspective on what it's like to, like, pull up to the hostel, but so there was this woman, she's from Taos, New Mexico, and this is, like, maybe my 3rd day there, and I'm like, "Oh, everything's
Still
great, this is
jazzed about it.
awesome." A doorbell, it's, like, 8:30 in the morning,
Okay.
and I'm picturing her coming around the hostel and everything, but she comes up and she rings the doorbell, and I'm like, I don't she has a lot of, like a lot of bags, but not, like, suitcases, more so, uh like book bags full of clothes or like
Hmm.
some grocery bags.
Okay.
Like, okay, this is weird. I don't
A
know if I
little
should let her
strange.
in.
Yeah.
A little strange. Boss told me that maybe don't let some people stay if it seems like they might be
R
homeless.
really? Okay.
You can cut that. I don't know. But so she comes up and I answer the door and she just starts talking to me and she starts saying like um she says something about meditation or like a song like Ram Dass, or like um the Eastern culture. So something about like Eastern cultures, and it grabbed my attention because I had been like getting into meditation and just kind of thinking more about energies in the body and stuff like that. And she said something, I'm like, oh, please tell me more. That
Which, yeah, was that a mistake
the
or?
you know first day maybe not a mistake, but a lot of people, for me, not a
Mhm.
mistake, but
Okay.
for some people there that's the like, oh, oh, you said that. She sat with me for an hour and a half.
Oh, wow.
After that,
Mhm.
we have a seat next, I mean, I wasn't doing anything else. We have a seat next to us at the desk, and she was showing me YouTube videos about um, Ram Dass and Indian and some Indian chants, and showing me some music actually by I just saved, I'm gonna look up something really fast. Um, Saved some, or no, telling me like this man's voice. It is, I just followed him on Instagram.
Oh, yeah. Who are you looking up?
Um, I'm forgetting his name, so that's why I'm looking him up. Come on. Oh, Christian Krishna Das.
And what does
And
Krishna Das do?
he he is, oh my god, chants of, he does like chants chants I believe. I
Mhm.
believe he does like chants. It's really beautiful music.
Okay.
Um, so she's telling me about this, showing me YouTube videos,
Mhm.
and um, then says something about Austin being a concrete jungle, and then goes all into, we talk about, or she's telling me about religion and the environment, and just talking at me, so
Mhm.
much talking at me, and it
A lot of
really,
information at
a
once.
lot of information, and I'm like shedding tears at this point too.
Wow.
This is a lot of information, and she doesn't even book a room.
All of
She just
that.
like leaves.
Wow.
I feel like she was a little fairy woman. But one thing she said that I really liked,
Mhm.
I feel like she taught me a lot of lessons, but honestly, I couldn't tell you one thing, a full sentence that she said, because she was talking so fast, and I was like
Really?
just so engaged.
Uh-huh.
um
But
like,
the thing
and
that
then
stuck
also
with
thinking
you.
about in the back of my head, oh, just how she described Drifter Jacks, which was she walked in, I think she got off the bus, and then, so Drifter Jacks is kind of tucked behind a
Is that the
couple
name of the hostel
restaurants.
that you worked at?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So Drifter Jacks is the name of the hostel, and it is tucked behind some restaurants, like tattoo shop, and then a 7-Eleven. And then there's like an alleyway that you can walk down. So you kind of walk down the alleyway. We don't really have like a very visible sign, but you walk down, and then it's on the second floor of an old dorm. It's next to
Okay.
UT Austin.
Mhm.
And the bottom level, the first level, there used to be an old restaurant, and that old restaurant is now closed. It's not there, and it says now leasing. So it kind of seems like there's no hostel. It's not
Mhm.
even open, even though you can book online.
Right.
So she's telling me that she walked down the alleyway, and she's like, "Is this place open?" And I heard this multiple times from people. They're like,
Mhm.
I didn't know if this place was open," and I even kind of had this feeling. But you so you walk down the alley, and you see like a little, you see the not the closed sign, you see like empty bottom floor. You're like, okay, well, let's keep on walking. So keep on walking behind, and you turn to the right, and you see, like, you just look up, and you see this huge mural by
Mm.
Sophie Roach. think she's pretty well known in Austin and New York, but she does murals all around. Um,
Okay.
and you see this huge mural, and you're just like, "Whoa, this is beautiful." This is how I feel when
Mhm.
she's telling me this, and kind of like you found a little gem, like a little serendipitous. And then when you're walking, you keep on walking, and you're like, "Where's the entrance?" But it's up these stairs, and so you go up the stairs. It's kind of dark, and then you have to ring the doorbell. And so you ring the doorbell, and then someone like me pops up. I go answer the door. I
Right.
pop up, and I'm like, "Hi." So I kind of picture the whole story like I picture it like, "Oh, I don't really know where I'm going." Kind of like a little fairyland.
Mhm.
Like we're about to enter some like magical land, and you walk behind, find this beautiful, beautiful mural, and then walk up the stairs, and then like head fairy answers the door.
Right. The head fairy.
So I think I just really like picturing it like that because I thought the hostel like it brought so many people together. I mean, as
Mhm.
hostels do, you can make friends for a
Yeah,
lifetime, and
definitely.
I really like that. I walked away with so many friends, so many different perspectives, and people that from all over the world. Like just hearing about different things around the world was incredible, and
Yeah.
making those friends and making those
No,
relationships,
that's,
just seeing how different people live.
yeah, that's a really cool experience to have and, like, take with you going forward, I'm sure.